Hello and welcome, and through the magic of videoing and editing, today is day 72 and I literally haven't changed my t-shirt or any of my other clothes because I recorded day 71 about 30 or 40 seconds ago. Yeah! Now, same disclaimer as before, new lighting, so it might be a little bit odd. I don't know, we'll see. Unfortunately, the glass is a little bit reflective, so I can bring the lights in, but then it's going to white out everything. So, you know. I mean, my other option is to just buy more lights, or buy actual studio lights, because I'm kind of using these little desk lamp things from IKEA. Let's just make sure that's in there. There we go. That's about the right place, I think. I hope. Anywho, yeah, day number 72. So, woke up this morning and I had a mug of coffee. Decaffeinated coffee, because I'm still sticking by the diet. But yeah, it was pretty good. Decaffeinated coffee with some almond milk. It's very nice. Woke me up a nice little bit. Just the taste and the smell of coffee, you know, like that. Sometimes that can help. Oh, one of my lights has died. Bugger. Okay, let's do something about this on the fly. Let's, and yeah, it's not great, but it'll do if I angle that down slightly, maybe. How's that? Oh, okay. Use a bounce. It works, I guess. It's something. Oh man. And this one's probably going to die not too long from now as well. I haven't actually charged them up or anything. As you can see from when I held it up, it doesn't use cables. You know, you can't really plug it into the wall. Or you can, but I don't have a thing to plug it into the wall. So, fun times. Right, day 72. So we talked about how breakfast was a mug of coffee. Lunch, me and my mum and Rowan actually went out for a walk, and we went all the way along the East Side Gallery, so the section of the Berlin Wall that's still standing near my flat. That's where we went, walked the entire length of it. My mum was on the mobility scooter, so you know, all good for her. We went all the way along, saw all the different things, Gorbachev kissing Reagan and viele kleine Leute and that sort of thing. That was all very good. My mum got a couple of photographs, which she's been after for a while. And then we walked back and we walked through Mercedes. Sorry, let's say it properly because otherwise there's going to be some Germans complaining. Mercedes-Benz Arena. Mercedes-Platz. Went past the fountains, went to the Berliner Eisbär shop, which is the you know, like the team shop where you can buy like all your different paraphernalia for sports clubs that you follow. Well, Berlin's main attraction and main sports shop around the Mercedes Arena is the ice hockey team. And my mum is a massive ice hockey fan, Billingham All Stars, woo, that sort of stuff. But you know, she thought she'd branch out a little bit and start seeing some stuff about the Eisbärs, the polar bears. It's literally ice and bear in German. It's polar bear or Eisbär, Eisbär. So yeah, so we went in there, bought a couple of little bits for her and for Rowan. And then we went into the East Side Mall and we went to the food court, and that's around about the point where I decided I was going to have a bit of a non-cheat cheat day. So I've still eaten vegan. I've still gone for as, you know, as close to the diet as I feel that I can, while still going completely hog wild on stuff. So I haven't eaten any meat, and I haven't eaten any dairy products or anything like that, haven't eaten any eggs, etc. But what I did have is this. I went to Vincent Vegan, the deep fried, everything in oil, vegan takeout place. And it was pretty good, actually. I mean, I feel a little bit bit weird at the moment because of the amount of oil, but it was very tasty. It was pretty good. Like, let's be fair. It was tasty while still, you know, I could still acknowledge that it wasn't exactly the healthiest option for me, even though it's still abiding by the, you know, the overall rules of, you know, I kind of grade it as step number 1, do not eat any meat or meat product or anything. That is the main thing. That's the thing that's really going to screw you over, and it's the source of the most fat, etc. Step number 2 is don't eat any oil. Step number 2 is like level number 2 is also like, you know, if a push, then you can kind of, you can stretch that a little bit. You can have a little bit of oil. Like, we still eat hummus, right? And then salt and then sugar. Like, the sugar is not the worst thing for you. Like, this, I would argue that the salt is worse, but, you know, semantics and that sort of thing. Like, each to their own and all that. So, yes, Vincent Vegan went to, and it was enjoyed, and it was decent. And then we had a look in Saturn, had a look at the prices of the gimbals. I was trying to find a battery. Now, the reason I'm trying to find a battery is my mum actually brought me an old camcorder that she had, which is awesome. I remember saying something about, like, she was maybe going to bring it. She did actually bring it, and I plugged it in and I tried to charge it, and the battery's dead because it hasn't really been used in like 4 years. You know, I mean, it's a fairly, like, looking at it and looking at the options that it has and reading through the manual. Always read through the manual. Reading through the manual and stuff is like, it's a fairly complex piece of kit. I can easily understand how someone can look at it and try and turn it on and stuff and just go, what do I do? So, yeah, now she's kind of done the thing that quite a lot of people do, I assume, which is you get this thing discounted, so, you know, decent. You try and do something with it, and it fails, and you go, oh, I haven't got the time at the minute, I'll look it up later, and you put it in a drawer somewhere, and then you forget about it. So yeah, like 4 years it was sat in a drawer with the battery in, discharging the entire time, and is now dead. Well, the battery's dead anyway, like the actual camera works fine as far as I can tell. So we went in Saturn to have a look for a battery because, you know, like, there's a decent chance that Panasonic still have batteries that fit the exact same fittings. It's cameras, like, why change what works, you know? Like, change the technology of the battery so that it can hold more kilowatt hours, etc. But you don't really need to worry about, like, the actual connections and stuff. And unfortunately in Saturn, they just don't have that type of battery. So it's not the end of the world. I mean, I found one on Amazon. I'm going to order that. There's a couple of other little toys and bits and bobs that I think could be ordered that would help increase production value on the channel, which I'm going to have a look at, and I'm going to see whether or not I can get. It depends on the budget, because we've got a couple of other things to buy this month. So I'm kind of like toying around with it and trying to figure out, like, can I squeeze money out of this? Can I squeeze the money out of that? Like, what's the food budget like? Because I know we've been eating a lot better and things have been a lot cheaper just because we're not buying anywhere near as much meat as before. I mean, it's still an amount, but, you know, like, we've not got to worry about me now, right? So, I don't know, like, we'll see, I guess, is the honest answer. But I think the battery's a fairly certain purchase. It's just whether or not anything else comes in with that. So, Anywho. So, there's that. And then we walked home after we'd been in there, Saturn, and let Rowan run around and play in the little play area at the bottom of the shopping centre, and bought some snacks. I took a picture. It's not the greatest picture. Here's the donut that I had. It's literally the picture that I sent to Jessica Crock. Because those two have gone on a little road trip to Memphis. apparently, to go and see like a random concert or something. And I've been talking to them the entire time because, you know, one, I'm kind of annoying and that's a thing that I do. And two, you know, it's like it's multiple hours of driving from where they live to Memphis for this thing, and then multiple hours back. So all of yesterday and all of today, we've just been chatting and sending GIFs and memes and this, that, and the other. And I sent that photograph. That one. Which is obviously the best photograph that I've taken by far in weeks, you know? And along with that, I didn't actually take a photograph of it. I should have taken a photograph of it. You know my big tankard, the Hobgoblin one? That one. I filled that with iced tea, lime flavour, and I drank that. And then... yeah, just sat in front of a fan for like 2 hours. I need a fan in here actually as well, but it's too loud for the microphone. So I had that, and then it came to around about 5:30, 6 o'clock, and you know, we all looked around and we said, well, you know, Rowan's going to be a little bit hungry soon. Like, we should probably have something to eat. What should we have? Oh, I don't know. Can you be bothered going out? Let's go to a restaurant. The restaurants are around about 15-20 minutes away. It's not too much, but you know, like walking and like getting the boy ready and all that. Can't be bothered with that. All right, okay. Well, should we order in? Yeah, let's order in. Okay, what should we have? Burger. You know, great. So this is the second burger that I've had of the day. I also had more fries because, you know, why wouldn't you if you're going to whole hog? This was a sweet potato burger patty from Curry and Beer. So the place that I've ordered from a couple of times now, they do the tofu currywurst. So I had a tofu currywurst, had the burger. Had some fries, and yeah, it was all really good. Like, actually, so I've identified now that they make this burger relish out of beetroot, out of red beets, and it's really nice. And now I kind of want to figure out whether or not I can make it myself. I don't know whether I can, but you know. So yeah, that was today in a nutshell. I've drank some cola, some sugar-free cola with the Vincent vegan stuff. Only 200 mils, so not too bad. We don't have anything fizzy in the house, so it's it's basically just government soda for me now, which is you know, tap water. Dearie me. Yeah, I don't know. If I have anything else to eat, I doubt I will, but if I do have anything else to eat, it's going up here now. Dearie me. Well, anything else? No, not really. We've covered what we actually did today, and we've covered the food and stuff. So here's the brand new overlay that's come up now. Hopefully I've got a nice little fade in and managed to make it work and all sorts of stuff like that. So it looks very pretty for you. And with that, I suppose I'll just say good night. That's day 72 in the bag. I don't even know how day 72 would divide down into weeks or months or anything like that. I know it's a fair amount, despite the fact that I ate everything that was, you know, deep fried and oily and blah, 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 all of today. Still vegan, still, you know, whole foods plant-based, so hopefully it's not gonna set me back too much. I don't know, we'll see, you know. Right, I have to get out of this kitchen. It is absolutely roasting in here. I've got some washing up to do. And then hopefully these random little fruit flies that keep appearing every now and again will just stop. Hopefully. I've got the traps out and stuff, and there's only like 3 or 4, but it's driving me absolutely batty because it seems like the moment that I've got all of them done, another 3 or 4 appear. Yeah, like, you know, fruit is in like saran wrap. Like, there's no food or standing water anywhere, and they just keep appearing. Like, there's no, all the bins have been taken out. multiple times a day. It's just constant. It's driving me nuts. Oh man. Right. I'm gonna go then. So thank you very much for joining me. Hope you've been enjoying. I am sorry that day 71 was only uploaded today on day 72 as well. But you know, we'll we'll deal with it. Hopefully we'll keep up to date now. But yeah, thanks very much for joining me. Hope you have a good one. Hope you're doing well yourself. By all means, let me know in the comments below, like how you're progressing, if that's the sort of thing that you want to share. And yeah, see you next time. Have a good one. Bye bye.